Well, like Bruce, I don't have a personal story because my holidays are all perfect. So I had some trouble coming up with a horror story, but my poor friend Nathan's, I mean, really, the dude, this Christmas story, poor bastard. He had just gotten engaged and had agreed with his fiancée that they would go to her family's house this year, and next year they'll swap out because she lived on the other side of the state. Well, on the way there, about halfway through, you know, when he was captive and he couldn't get out of the car and freak out, she says, I have some things that I need to share with you about my family. Well, one, the most important thing that you need to know is they're all very conservative and very vocal about it. So, you know, you just be warned about that. And he thinks to himself, sure, you know, so is my family. I can cope. I've come up with coping mechanisms for this. And then she says, well, they're also very affectionate. So everybody's going to want to hug you, and there are tons of people. And they all gather in my mom's house, and that's where we're going to be. So I hope you're okay with that. Thinks to himself, sure, you know, that sounds a little like my family too. I've come up with coping mechanisms, etc. So they finally get to the destination, and they're staying in a motel because, again, the family has 3 huge dogs, and the poor guy's allergic to dogs, so they can't sleep there. Going in the motel, he walks into the counter of the motel to check in, and asks the most important question of the day. He says to the receptionist, "Can you please tell me where the nearest liquor store is?" And the receptionist says, "Dear, I'm sorry, but this is a dry county."
That's horrible. That's horrible.